What's up, everybody? So today is the day. I am headed to Champion Car Company to pick up my new car. I cannot wait to get there and bring it home and to share it with all you and to unveil my new sports car. This is a car that I've always liked. I remember sitting in one at the auto show when it first came out, and I sat in it and just thought that this car was built for me. I remember just sitting in it thinking I fit like a glove in it, and it's awesome that I'm now picking up that car. As you all know, I have 4 cars that were on the list. All 4 great cars, you really can't go wrong, but this one car, I sat in it, I looked at it, and I drove it, and just everything about it felt like my car. The power it had, the sound it had, the features, everything about it it worked for me, and I cannot wait to get to the dealership. Check it out. I am driving a Cadillac CTS-V right now. A video on this car will actually be coming pretty soon. But for right now, let's get to the dealership and unveil my new car.
What we do here is go back.
So I have arrived at Champion. Let's go inside. My car is in the showroom, cleaned up and ready to go. So let's go check out my new car. There is my new car. All right, here we go. First time on camera as my new car. 2012 Nissan 370Z. This thing is so much fun to drive. The handling is crazy. The performance, the power, the transmission, the color. This car was my car. This thing is so much fun. So there is my new car, 2012 370Z. I just fell in love when I was driving it. Just the power, the feel, the newness of it, everything about this is so different from the Genesis, so much power and so much fun. Let's check out a little bit more detail of what exactly this car is. So this is a touring model with the sport package and with the tech package. And when I was upgrading from the Genesis, I really wanted to get every single option that I could get, especially in the performance category. So with the sport package, you get these giant brake calipers, huge 4-piston calipers up front, kind of a metallic gray. You got the nice big calipers in the rear as well. And then this has the 19-inch raised forged aluminum wheels. Such an awesome looking concave to them. You just don't see that on many cars. They are a staggered setup. And then I think this is standard with all sport models. The little spoiler really finishes up the rear end. But I think you can get that as an option, but that's standard with the sport. And then this also does have a limited slip differential. So going from the open diff with the 2-liter to this, the differential's a huge difference. The big brakes are a huge difference. And then let's check out the interior. So this is also a touring model, which gives it the leather interior, black leather with micro suede, and I just love the micro suede, that Alcantara-like material. So awesome and like premium feeling. It's on the door panel as well. Leather steering wheel, perforated leather on the sides, and of course a 6-speed manual transmission. One of the biggest things about getting a new car, I wanted to be back in a manual. They're just so much fun, so much you can do with it. It's so driver focused. So picking a manual is exactly what I had to do. So the seats are also full power, forward and recline, and they're heated as well. Sport mode with rev matching and a navigation system. My 2-liter had the nav in it, and kind of once you have it, it's hard to take it out. So I really like the look of it. A lot of functions, touchscreen and everything. And the interior of this car, I think, is just awesome. It's so much different than the Genesis, and I think it's so sporty looking. You got the gauges up top. I love the leather material on the dash with the stitching. Stitching goes all the way down. So I love the look of this interior. I think it looks so cool. I'm so used to what the Genesis has, and with the 3.8 that I checked out, it was just too much the same car. And with this, it is an entirely different car. The whole driver position, let's hop inside. This is so sweet. I love the look of the nav. Those gauges are staring at me. Huge center tack. Red line is 7,500 RPM. You got digital gauges on the left side, and the needles all point downward. It's just so cool. All the buttons on the steering wheel. A little bit of a notch in the steering wheel. It's not quite round, which also gives it just a complete unique feel. Push button start was in 3 of the 4 cars I checked out. I've had that for 4.5 years, so it's hard to go back to turnkey. And then the 6-speed manual, very short throws. And as a backup camera, put it in reverse. Backup camera, I've never had one before, but they're so convenient, especially since the visibility out the rear isn't the best in the car, but I love having the backup camera, and just this whole transmission and everything is so cool. Also shows the gear, and then the sport mode button. So cool looking. So now let's take a look underneath the hood. You of course have got to check out the engine of any car you buy. This thing is bone stock, so clean under here. I can definitely see some fun modifications to this car coming in the future, but being such a good sports car out of the box, there's not much you have to do to this car to make it insane. This thing is so cool. So there is my new car, Nissan 370Z. This thing is so much fun. I cannot wait for the road trips, the track events, the comparison videos, just the fun I'm gonna have in this thing. It is the perfect car for me. It has exactly what I was looking for. There's my new car out in the sunlight for the first time as my vehicle. It's time to hop on inside now, take this thing home, go for the first drive with this being my car. So we're now in my new car, the 370Z. Let's start it up for the first time as my car. All right, let's take it home. So this Z is just so much fun. There's so much power in it compared to what I'm used to. The rev matching is so cool to have. So much drama when driving the car, and just this was the right car for me. It had everything I wanted, and it's so cool to be taking this thing home now. This car is so cool. I cannot wait for the amount of videos I have planned for this car, and just so much to do with this thing. This thing is insane. So there you go, everybody. That is the collection day of my new car, going from the 2011 Genesis Coupe with a 2-liter turbo engine and a 5-speed automatic, going to a 2012 Nissan 370Z, 6-speed manual, big brakes, limited slip, everything on the interior that I could want. This is my new car. I love it. This was the right car for me, and I cannot wait for the future. So thank you all for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to give the thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram. So thanks for watching. We'll see you all next video in the 370Z.